Avoid grains to avoid pain. Please do make use of the glossary at the end of this video to understand this video. Gluten in the grains can trigger an autoimmune response and can be implicated in the cause of not only diabetes type 2 but also type 1 diabetes. Gluten can also cause leaky gut. It can make microscopic holes in your gut, which then allows bacterial waste and other types of compounds to leak into your bloodstream and create chronic inflammation. If you are battling diabetes, you need to control inflammation. Eating grains create constant inflammation, which elevates cortisol. Cortisol creates weight gain as it causes water retention. It's better to cut off the food that promotes inflammation. Apart from gluten in grains, grains have very high carbohydrates content, especially grains like wheat, which has greater insulin response than sugar. As ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 is high in grains, eating a lot of grains reduces omega-3 in the body. Omega-3 helps our body to cope and deal with inflammation in a healthy way. They are also critical for brain health and cognitive function. So, when we eat a lot of grains, we intake large quantities of omega-6 and virtually little to no omega-3 at all. So high levels of omega-6 promotes inflammation. So, overcoming a diabetic situation is hard if body is being inflamed every time you eat. Every individual is different. The road to recovering from diabetes may be different for everyone. Get yourself tested for gluten sensitivity, whether you are reacting to grain, whether or not you are reacting to specific foods that could also promote inflammation. Inflammation leads to cell damage. It leads to problems like vascular disease, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. It also starts insulin resistance, then higher insulin levels, and eventually to diabetes. One of the main things found in grains is mold. The way the grain is farmed and stored, mold tends to grow, and many are allergic to mold. Instead of grains, which is high in glycemic index, it is beneficial if we eat varieties of vegetables, fruits according to season. Vegetables and fruits provide us with lots of fiber and micronutrients. Organ meat is the micronutrients dense food, which is heart, gizzard, liver, etc. Eat real food, no processed, no packaged, no dyes, no additives, and no preservatives. Food we eat should come from the ground. Eat free-range organic chicken. Include curcumin as it is anti-inflammatory. Also, high doses of omega-3 fish oil. Dosage 3 to 5 grams per day is also helpful in calming inflammation. Test yourself for nutritional levels, as deficiency of vitamins and minerals can actually make it very hard for your body to put out fires. To calm down inflammation, get a functional medicine practitioner to see which food is acting as inflammatory mediators. There are 200 varieties of vegetables and 200 varieties of fruits which we use. Eat seasonally grown, local and organic. It gives you minerals, fiber and micronutrients. Get tested for mold allergy. If you have mold allergy, you can be reacting to grain. You may not be gluten sensitive but mold reactive. Mold produces a metabolite called mycotoxin. Mold creates toxin compound that creates inflammation. Lot of grains are heavy in molds and mycotoxins. Glyphosate is also a major issue in grains and other products. Diabetics generally enjoy wine thinking it's great for heart health, without realizing it drives up their insulin and expose them to pesticides, glyphosate, etc. that causes inflammation. It can lead to selenium deficiency. It interferes with serotonin metabolism, leading to depression. It also slows down gut, as gut needs serotonin as a chemical to have proper bowel movement. Also, glyphosate and other chemicals are highly toxic and inflammatory. Diabetes develops over a long period of time, but by the time they get the diagnosis for diabetes, they get other diagnoses also, like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, etc. Drugs like diuretics for blood pressure, ACE inhibitors or angiotensin blockers, receptor blockers, etc. cause coenzyme Q10, CoQ deficiency, zinc and B vitamin deficiency. CoQ deficiency may lead to congestive heart failure, increases blood pressure, reduces the body's ability to fight inflammation, thus increasing inflammation. Friends, thank you for watching my video. Hope the information provided was useful to you. I have shared the links to quite a few tried and tested healthcare products online. You can purchase those products through the links I have provided in the description box below. Hope to meet you soon with a new video on health. Till then, live, love, learn, love.